Hey everybody, I hope you guys are all doing okay. Welcome back to Let's Play Siralim Ultimate. The first thing I should mention is that I still have a bit of a cold. It's a very minor cold, uh, but it just seems to be hanging on until the bitter end. And it's just, uh, it's just one of those things. Anyway, in this episode, we're just going to be continuing on with some regular realms, and hopefully we have some good luck finding cards and other good loot. If we don't, well then, whatever, we'll see what happens. One thing I want to do right at the outset, though, one thing that's been kind of, excuse me, yeah, like I just, I've still got a bit of a cold. Occasionally we're going to be coughing. So one thing I want to do is I want to add some flooring to the menagerie, and I want to see if the game will allow us to do that. So what sort of floor tiles do we want to add under the menagerie? It's got to be something, maybe Astral Gallery? Nah. It's too bright. Caustic reactor? I don't think so. I think we've already used this. Let's see. Could do some checkerboard tiling. Geomancy carving. Kingdom of Heretics. That's a good one. Path of the Damned, Perdition, Temple of Lies. Actually, hang on. Let's just give it a give it the standard floor tile, and let's see how this looks. Excuse me. Oh god. Oh, this cold is just really. Just hanging on until the bitter end. There we go. Now, what? Hang on. Is it gonna? Oh wait. Oh no. I was gonna say, is it gonna cause our creatures to disappear? But no, you have to be inside for your creatures to sit on the benches. The tiles are only on the floor, and everything looks great. I like that. And I guess, while we're looking at that, let's add some custom flooring to the right as well. And since we're already using 4080's table and stuff, is there let's... Really, 4080's floor tile looks like this? Yeah, I guess that works. Should we extend it out into this area as well? Or should we leave it just in the room? Tough call. We could extend it out just like a little bit. Like, not all the way. I like the look of that. I like the look of this. And it's weird that when you hover the cursor there, it puts your creatures in the benches. Anyway. I like the look of this. It adds a bit of a bit of life to this area. Actually... Not. Well, let's. I feel like this place is now looking a little bit empty. I should put something there, or move things around so that this thing is maybe in the center of the room. Yeah, let's do it like that. Let's go to decoration mode. Move it. There. And then we can maybe put something in here, but I'll have to think about. I'll have to think about it. We could put 4080s, 4080s rug, I guess. I don't know about that. Well, we also got to keep in mind every decoration we add is gonna make the game slower to save and load. But we've already got like 400. It's gonna be a minuscule difference. Yeah, let's put it down there. Actually, it looks out of place. We'll have to put something else. We'll have to put like a like a statue. You know what? Let's put something fun. Well, actually, hang on. Let's go to the miscellaneous. Maybe like a stack of boxes or something. God. How did this turn into a renovation episode? Like, we're gonna do other things, but I just want to get... You know what? It's nice to do stuff like this every now and again, just to get a bit of a break from, you know, just grinding all day. We could put some beehives. Excuse me. Yeah, I don't think we could put some skulls. No. I'm not gonna go through all 50 pages. I'm hopeful that something is gonna pop up. That's gonna... I don't think we're gonna put any breakables. Screen... Cat tree? I don't think so. Acid. Let's see. We can spend a few minutes doing this. Put some fish tanks. Gift boxes. That could be nice and festive. A golden herbling, maybe? Nah. We could throw down a snail. I'm tempted to just have the snail. Ooh, this jelly tower looks like interesting. Would that be something more that you'd want to put back there? Come on, let's find something. Let's find something. Large ornate chest. We could put a cat. A mini mountain? You know what? I'm tempted to just throw down... Here we go! Overly complex machinery. I knew eventually we'd find something that fits. Let's throw down some overly complex machinery. Like here, and just one more thing that I want to put. Yeah, let's put it like this. Do it like this. There we go. Actually, this seems more like a museum exhibit, but I'll move it here. There we go. So no idea what either of these things are meant to be, but you know, we'll call this good. I think it looks nice. I may want to change it later on, but for now, I think we're fine. And how long have I spent? Oh God, 10 minutes spent just making little cosmetic or little aesthetic changes to the realm. And let's see if that affects loading time. It doesn't affect it that much. Right, that's reasonable. That's reasonable. Okay. All right. Oh yeah, we're still farming for defend and provoke instances, and it will keep happening until we get those achievements. But now that we have a system for getting those achievements, we at least will know that they will happen slowly over time, and all we have to do is play a bunch of episodes. We don't have to specifically go out of our way to make our creatures defend or make them provoke. Excuse me. It'll just slowly happen over time. What are creatures fused with? I think they're fused with Imlers, which isn't that bad of a thing. Right? Yeah, Imlers. Right, we need to find some stuff for these houses. There should be 3 of them. And they should give us a good amount of loot. Nothing happens. Do we even need to find Pando Shrines? We do. 1 more will do it. Harpy. Pillager. Unfortunately, it wasn't a Malice Harpy, because that would have been nice and fun. Alright, take out these guys. I feel like my throat's a little bit better, but it's probably gonna fluctuate. Ooh, I thought that was one of the creatures. Instead, it turned out to be the master. Well, I'm sure he had lots of interesting things to say. I'm sure he had lots of interesting things to say. But we've now killed him for the 10th time, and we can now transmogrify into Jinns at the wardrobe. You know what, let's actually go off to the left, because otherwise this part of the map is going to become very annoying to go back to. Right. Let's also collect our achievement for killing that master for the 10th time. And let's see what we need to do. We need to kill death creatures. And that's the only thing. So let's get some Forsaken on the field. So Forsaken are gonna be here. How many of them do we need to kill? Yeah, this is gonna be... Excuse me, I think that's gonna be enough. And for the rest, we'll just do some more of these Infinite Lords. And hopefully at least somebody gives us a card. Please, please stop. Alright. Ooh, Xantai. Hello. Hello. Again, in the name of prudence, I'm not gonna just jump into this fight unprepared. But that means we are gonna have to come back to this weird offshoot area. You know what, that's okay. For an extra boss fight, I'm perfectly happy to make a detour. Alright. Get those provokes. Get those defends. Alright. That's the final creature. That's the realm done. And hopefully Xantai doesn't do anything, you know, really annoying. He probably will though, knowing him. Knowing Xantai, he'll probably have that Shackler trait where you can only hit him with indirect damage. Then he'll have that I forget the name of the monster, but the one that doesn't let you choose your own actions. So that we'll have to wait until, you know, the Dread White casts Feign Death. Or he'll do something dumb like that. Mark my words, he will do something dumb. Alright, let's do a bit of this. Do a bit of this. And go here. Nothing in that. God, man, I really hope we find some good loot in this episode. We found only one card in the last episode, so better than nothing, but still not the not quite the rate that we'd like to see, you know? We want to see something a little bit better. Or like we'll settle for at least one, you know, in the entire episode. So yeah, let's at least get one before we're like, oh yeah, it'd be nice to have more. Yeah, you know, one thing at a time. All right, kill these guys. Bash these guys. Okay. I don't like these next guys attacking me because attacking me. How was I struggling so much? I don't like the next guys attacking me because the other option, or one of the other options, is you get treasure, and I like getting treasure. Getting favor with the gods is also nice, but I do like treasure instances because, you know, they're chances to find some really nice stuff, right? You gotta take your treasure when you can get it. Alright, let's hang on. Sorry, my phone was doing something. I think somebody called and then stopped. Whatever, who cares? Let's continue and let's get these guys dealt with, and then let's take on Xantai and see how that fight goes. Right, nothing there. Okay. Okay. All right. Alright. Alright. Making our way towards Xantai now. Hopefully we... well, I mean... It's pointless to speculate because we'll see it when we see it. It could be the easiest fight in the world, it could be fucking miserable. Alright, let's see what we gotta walk all the way around. I hate it when the game does stuff like this, when there's an obvious gap with like a RPG logic, you can't just walk through, you gotta go all the way around. Time. Okay, let's see what's your problem. Oh god, what? Oh god, he's got all. Well, I mean, he's got two different time-wasting things, and you're immune to indirect damage. No, you're just immune to damage while your creatures are alive. That's... So how are we gonna do? Let's have the Dread White do it. So Meraxus is gonna have to cast Entangling Roots. And yeah, let's do a bit of this. Do a bit of this. And I think the final explosion... Oh my god. We gotta sit through this. Yeah. Time wasting. I think the final explosion should kill him. Man, what an annoying combination of things. I mean, it wasn't dangerous, it was just dumb. Like, look at this. Oh, and the explosion didn't even kill him. Fuck off, dude. Get lost. Get lost, dude. And we get a white Jewel of Xantai. And we get nothing in either of the chests. That's okay. Maybe one day in some party we'll actually use these Jewels of Xantai in some build. But for now, we're just collecting them. And I don't know. We can... like, use them as checkers pieces, I guess. Or something. I guess you'd... Man, I don't even remember the last time I've looked at a checkerboard. Like, how many pieces do you need? Like, 12? Or... it must be some even number, right? Anyway, that's not worth getting distracted about. Trying to remember how many pieces there are in checkers. I think we have better things that we can spend our time on, such as trying to go deeper into the realms. And let's see how we are for time. We are 24 minutes into the episode, pretty deep into the episode, but then again, we did spend a lot of time just sitting around in the hub area, trying to make it look a little bit nicer, and I think it looks quite nice. So I don't regret spending time, because that is also part of the game. I don't look at this game as just a series of, you know, tick boxes, like you 100% it and then you quit. No, I look at this game as an experience, and part of the experience is I want my hub area to look nice. So even though like there's no like game completion tied to it, I still consider it a vital thing to make your hub area look nice to you. Because it really does change the whole mood of the area every time you walk through. If it looks nice, excuse me, if there's a bit of color, a bit of contrast, some interesting looking stuff in the rooms, plus all of the functional things as well, you know, they've got to be there. That doesn't mean you can't put things in, you know, that are just maybe non-functional, but look cool. Because it's not like you're low on space, right? Because there's so much space. And I like that the game gives you that much space, because I mean, I guess there's an update coming to the game. They might add more like functional things that you can add into your hub area that actually do things. But I'm sure the idea was, you know, give the players like, you know, this crazy amount of space so that they can just do whatever they want and have some fun. Mutilate is chaos, right? Yeah. I should know because we have that spell. You gotta love it when you get the double provoke and defend. Alright, let's keep things moving along. Have we found the candle? Don't know if we have. I do not know if we have. If we have, and I just walked past, oh god, there could be something that I'm missing here. Indeed there was. There could be something that I'm missing up there. But this time there wasn't. Alright, grab that. And do this. There's our master, the Wisp Master. We're about to get our 10th victory. Wisps are some of the most powerful creatures in Aurelia. They have a glaring weakness. They can be disrupted very, very easily. Even so, if you don't manage to interrupt my Wisp intent, they'll make quick work of your creatures. Yeah. The Wisp Master used to be very annoying for me to fight early on in the game. Just because if they're going ahead of you, there's some pretty dumb things that they do. Cast spells 3 additional times. Deals more damage. That's not even that bad. Gaining 3 buffs, because sometimes they just gain rebirth over and over again. The dodging attacks is dumb when you don't have, I think, Dreadnought, which is the thing that makes her attacks undodgeable. At the start of its turn, it casts 5 spells. Yeah, it's... yeah, it can get pretty... Excuse me, it can get pretty annoying pretty quickly. But if you can hit them, if you have even one creature that's ahead of them in the timeline, then you can pretty much make it so that they're never able to take their turn. Anyway, that's our 10th victory against the Wisps. And now we can transmogrify into Wisps. Ooh, and now we get more treasure from all sources. Alright, let's keep things moving along. Alright. That's the realm quest done. Ooh, I get excited every time this window pops up because it could be something nice, but it wasn't. Not in this case. Alright. God, what? Ah, man, that sucks. I thought we could walk over there from here. Alright, you know what? Let's go there. The candle's probably there as well. Alright. What do we got going on? In this part of the map. Indeed, we have the candle. We can hand in a Keyforge mission. Let's get some Infinite Lords. And see how many of these we can get through. But I think we'll mostly just go for the exit now. Well, we've got a little bit more to look at. But we'll be heading towards the exit, pretty much. Okay. Okay. Alright. Okay. Okay. What else? What else? Where do we have to go? We gotta go pretty close by. We'll hit a few people on the way, but I think we are gonna be inclined to just go into more realms. To go deeper, to fight more bosses, open more chests, and find loot that way. But that doesn't mean we can't hit a few candle summons along the way as well. Alright. All right. All right. Alright, and I think I'm just gonna start heading out. There's gonna be a few enemies, or maybe more than a few enemies that are... Oh well, there's a few around, but there's probably gonna be a few left behind that I haven't killed. That's okay. Yeah, let's just head home, hand in our project, and move on. Ooh, yeah, and I have to say, this area looks nice. I like the way we did it. It doesn't look too empty. Like, yeah, okay, there's a bit of empty space here, but it's in the like the hallway kind of area, so it doesn't matter that much. And things look nice and bustling inside. And I like that this area has a special floor to it. Right, I'm pretty happy with that. Oh yeah, also the whole point of all excuse me, the whole point of coming back was to do this. Now what are we waiting for? We are waiting for our experiment mission and our raid mission to be done. And hopefully along the way we will at least get one more Pando shrine. 383 is good enough to take to another random realm. And let's see how we are for time. We are 35 minutes. Alright, that's not too bad. Oh god, excuse me. Again, sorry about all the coughing. Ooh, there's another portal. Alright, pick a box. A decent amount of treasure, but nothing special. But at least we got something. Alright. They're fused with pit rates, which means occasionally we're gonna be debuffed, which is kind of annoying in case they silence our mimic. That could cause some issues. But overall, I don't think it's gonna be that much of an issue. Why are these guys so hard to kill? What? Is it because of the Diabolic Horde? Maybe? Yeah, maybe there's some Diabolic Horde synergies going on. Probably. Okay. Already donated. Okay. That's a lot of debuffs. Oh, I guess, yeah, because these guys were macabre enemies as well. And these guys were easier to kill, so I guess they didn't have as much of a Diabolic Horde synergy going on. The Diabolic Horde really does seem like a fun thing to base a build around. It's gotten used for the Universal Gate of the Gods party. I'm thinking there's all kinds of fun things you could use with it. And probably at least a few of our classes are gonna end up using some elements of the Diabolic Horde mechanics. Just because it gives you a good way to scale up certain things very quickly without having to manually do any fiddling around or like manual actions. Oop, nearly left you. Alright, kill these guys. Lovely. Do a bit of this. Yeah, I think when it shows you the icon but then doesn't go through the animation, then it doesn't count as your creatures defending or provoking, but luckily that happens very, very rarely. Alright. Alright. Immediately into another fight. Okay. Excuse me. Alright, let's keep going. I'm a bit quieter than usual because I just know the more I talk, the more chances are that I'll have to cough eventually. So I'm being a bit more strategic with my commentary. But yeah, it's a... And I don't know how bad my voice itself sounds. It's probably gonna sound kind of like nasal and like kind of more obvious right now, but part of it is gonna be because yesterday I went out to meet a friend and had a few drinks. It didn't get like super drunk or anything, but just mildly hungover from that. Plus, if you add the existing lingering effects of the cold, it's gonna add up to basically what you're listening to right now. Ooh, you're a mimic. All right. All right. This is the Master of the Realm, the Minotaur Master. This is going to be our 10th victory against you. Nice. Gotta love it when you get both of those happening at the same time. So, something about that is just really satisfying. Like the sound effects of all those provokes and defense happening so quickly. I've mentioned it before. It's something like the sound of a riffle shuffle when you're playing cards. If you know what I'm talking about, then I think you'll notice the similarity. Like there's just something about that sound that's just inherently satisfying. Alright, let's yoink that, and have we found the candle? I don't know if we have. I don't know where these guys came from. Yeah, I had no idea where those guys popped out of, but you know, that's fine. Every creature is welcome to be executed by our team, even if they pop up out of no. Did we just like find the candle and then I just didn't notice? We found the candle and then I just didn't notice. Okay, that's fine. Or I mean, we already summoned these creatures, but I didn't think to summon more of them, I guess is a more accurate way to put it. Alright, let's move on home, hand in these projects, and I think we're gonna just hand in the Rune of Prophecies as is. If the projects we're about to hand in are what I think they are, which is the raid and the training. Actually, hang on. No, we still have to complete an experiment mission. Which we need one more vial for. What? Why didn't we find... Oh, that's annoying. So I guess we are gonna do one more realm, and in the interim, let's start training mission. Let's start a pilgrimage. With whoever's at 59. I guess perdition. Let's check our time. We are at 45 minutes. We might do a slightly shorter episode. I should probably not do a super long episode, you know, just to give Oh, where am I going? Just to give my throat a bit of a rest. But I think we can do at least one more realm. Do another. Ooh, 399 is a good bonus. Good enough bonus to take into the Arachnid Nest. Let's do another. I kind of want to go until the next False God fight. Because False Gods usually give you a nice. Or often will give you a nice loot drop at the end. Extra frickin' traits again, huh? Alright. Excuse me, what? Chance to fucking resist damage. Fuck off, dude. Yeah, this is a kind of a dumb realm. Fuck off, dude. Oh my god. Really? And no additional attacks. Oh my god. Fuck off. Fuck right off, you pieces of garbage. Hell, at least we get our final Pando Shrine. Okay, listen, let's God, I was trying to grab those tiny eggs. What are these guys? Please stop. There we go. Let's try to grab these eggs because they're really useful against agile creatures because you can wipe them out at the start like this exactly. Even though these guys weren't agile, the concept still holds that one of their creatures will die at the start of combat, and then following that there will be follow-up instances of damage with corpse explosion that usually means a party wipe, but of course certain things can save them. For instance, having a 28% chance to just not take damage. And we've already talked about my feelings on that. Oh, Dread Spectre is surely death, right? I'm not a fan of this realm property. I don't really feel like it adds. Like it adds something to the game. It's interesting. But having it have the potential to go all the way up to 35%, that doesn't really add anything else. So again, my solution would be just make it cap out at a 10% at most. Yeah, like, have it range between 5% and 10%. So if you get the unlucky roll, then creatures will have even a 10% chance will happen more often than you think, like about 10% of the time, which it doesn't seem like a lot, but with the number of battles that you have and the number of actions that you're doing per battle, it will happen a few times per realm. Like, you don't want it happening in every single battle, right? Because that's a bit much. Fuck off. What you won't end up with is situations like this, where just turn after turn, you're just not doing any damage for no good reason. Anyway, let's do this, I guess. Alright, come on. Nothing from any of this. Well, the goblet is full. We also get an achievement for slaying Saria. And I'm certainly not going to be doing any summoning in this realm. What I will do is we'll go home. I will probably roll the candle, sorry, the goblet, and if there is, oh hey, we're gonna get at least we're gonna get something. We're gonna get a skin. Now what is this? Follower of Perdition Lich skin, so we're not going to leave this episode empty-handed. But it doesn't help us with our plan to get all of the cards by episode 500, but that was always a pipe dream to begin with, so you know what? It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. Yeah, look at the billions of health. Well, hundreds of millions of health that these guys have. Fuck off. Oh my god. Fuck off, man. To fucking kill these guys, come on. You see what I mean about this stupid realm property? Just die, just go. Just die. Just go. Oh, more hearty enemies, god damn it. Okay. Oh, you're actually a mimic. Dash you once. Fuck off, dude. You see what I mean? Like, would it be that much of an easier game if they dropped the percentage from 28 to 10? I would argue if you're getting killed because of this realm property, you will still be getting killed if they drop it down to 10. It's just that you'll be getting killed less often, and in either case, you'll be trying to figure out some way to change your build to deal with it. Where the fuck is this? Hang on. This, red vial. Where is this thing? There better be a red vial in this realm somewhere, otherwise I'm gonna be very annoyed. This hasn't happened in a while, that I'm being held up from completing a project just because I didn't find the project material. Usually it's because you haven't completed enough realms. But no. It's one fucking red vial. That's just... But there we go. Thank you. Fucking thank you. Right. Go down and around. What am I even looking for? I think I've done this realm. I've beaten the boss. I'm not doing any summoning. So we're just gonna head home. And I'll see if there's a false god fight coming up. If not, then I'll just end the episode. We'll see. I can see right now, can't I? Round up 1711. Okay, so there is a false god fight coming up. I will, in fact, make this a slightly longer episode, I guess. Sure. Excuse me. Yep. Gonna be coughing and wheezing my way through one more realm, but before that we've got some stuff to do. How are we for time? 55 minutes. Yeah, we're good to do one more realm. Hang on, first of all. So what are we looking at? Everything except for, well, we came very close to a fully completed Rune of Prophecies. Didn't quite happen, but that's okay. Signed it in. Another cool 50k. What are we looking in the in the new rune? We've got arena battles, which we'll definitely do next episode. We can get the gambling done right now. Kino, Scratch Card, Siralopoly, everything except slot machines. And we'll have to set a bounty for the Lost Construct. I'll also just roll this quickly as well. Even though it's a 32k is fine. Alright, so just give me... I'll roll it once. God, that's taking a while, isn't it? And we didn't get what we needed, so let me pause the game and I'll be back when it's done. Just give me a second. Alright, that didn't take too long, although it did feel like it was taking longer to roll. Maybe because of the new floor tiles and the 2 new decorations that we added, who knows. Anyway, let's get this final... Well, before we do that, let's take a look at what we're being asked to do in terms of projects. Actually, no, before that, let's also get the gambling done. We're not even being asked to do any specific projects. So I guess let's start a raid, I guess. And let's get everything except slots. So let's get Siralopoly out of the way first. Yeah, it really does feel like it's taking longer, but you know what? It's fine. At least we got some notoriety. Even if we're probably not going to get anything else. Yep. We could have gotten a few extra turns if we'd gotten 5 instead of 4, but that's okay. We got to do Kino as well. Yeah. What? Oh. Well, okay. We got literally nothing. That's fine. Fine with me. What was the skin that we got? I think it was a Lich skin. Ooh. Oh! Oh! Oh, that's nice. I wonder what happens if you get, like, 5, like, if you scratch off 500s, or like, you scratch the 500 off 5 times. Hard to say. You know what? Hang on a second. I'm go to decoration mode. How do I select the I think go down here like this. Click. Nope, not the machinery. Where do I... How do I select the Here we go. Remove it from my castle. There we go. I think I do want it to go all the way out. All the way out. So like this. Like this? Yeah, I think this looks a little bit better. And this one doesn't really need a special floor. Yeah, I like it. I like it. Anyway, let's go in for a final realm. 383 is a good bonus to take straight back into the arachnid nest. And let's see what we can find. We're not. Who are we fighting? It's not Saint Althea, is it? Okay, good. It's Nebodar. So I just panicked for a second. I mean, we can still fight Saint Althea even without changing our Nightmares, but it just makes it a very annoying and very long fight. Alright, let's get going. Let's get going. 20%, okay, sure. Giants are gonna make for... Actually, no. I was gonna say Giants are gonna make for annoyingly tanky groups to fight, but I think these guys are just being annoying because they're protected. Not necessarily because of the giant traits. This is dumb. Not a good roll on that one. That's fine. That's okay. We get the bad outcome out of this. Sure, I'll make you immune to attack damage. What? That was annoying. Immune to indirect damage as well, so we can only hit you with spell damage, eh? Well, as long as you don't have a damage cap, that should still mean we can take you out pretty easily. We'll just have to spend some time buffing. Yeah, you can have more intelligence. See if I care. Okay. The Gorgon Master, I do believe. But this time, I think we'll have a... Excuse me, what? Oh, you fucker. You fucking fucker. The jolly fucking giant. Yep. It's so slow when you can't buff. You can still kill them. It's so annoying, man. Come on. There we go. Yeah, I guess that's the one annoying thing about giant fusions is if you do rely on gaining stats as a way of scaling, and they happen to have the jolly green giant, or jolly old giant. Yeah, jolly old giant. Jolly green giant is something else, I think. It's something else entirely. Jolly old giant, I think, is reference to like it's a Christmas thing, I think. But yeah, if they have that, then it can... Again, it feels like the kind of thing that's only in the game just to troll players. If you intentionally use a jolly old giant, like off the like 1,000 plus traits that you could have, you're opting to have the jolly old giant trait in your party. By all means, if it's working for you, let me know. Maybe there's something I'm missing. I'm not you know, an expert in every single aspect of this game, but I don't really see too much value in stopping the enemies from gaining stats for like just one turn. Unless the one thing it would help the one thing it would help with is with enemies that have a one-time stat gain at the start of combat, it would stop that from happening. But if that's the thing, well, first of all, that wouldn't even happen in every battle, so you'd have a permanent trait in your party that's only occasionally coming into play. And if enemy stat gains are what's screwing you over, you know what's a better way to deal with that? Scaling your own stats, because they will not only help you against those enemies that the jolly green giant, the jolly old giant ostensibly is dealing with, but also everything else. Scaling your stats, scaling your damage gives you a way to deal with all kinds of, you know, defensive enemy configurations by just scaling out of control and then just punching them in the face. Where the fuck is the... What? Okay. I couldn't find the last enemy. And he's running around in a place where we've already been. So I'm not sure how we missed this guy the first time around. Anyway, let's kill these guys. Mysterious portal has appeared. I will even summon some infinite lords. But before we kill them... let me go and kill this boss. Alright, Nebodar. So we're not going to be able to do any attack damage or indirect damage, but I think this is the best way to get a ton of stats on my Dreadwhite very quickly. And you know what? Just do fucking Guardian Force. And now do Star Pact. And it was that easy. Okay, we defeated Nebodar. What do we get? Nothing in this chest. Nothing in that chest. Ooh boy. This might be our last chance in this episode to get some good loot. We found a skin. But come on, man. Give me a card. Just fucking do it. This could be fun. That could be okay. This could be something. That could be a thing. Let's... Immune to disarmed. Actually, this looks fun. After a creature's manually cast an arsenal spell, they cast a living lance spell. Yeah, let's do that. It's called a lance. And do we get any good treasure? No, we don't. We just get some Nature Guild reputation. Well... shit. Okay, well, I guess potentially it's gonna be another episode where we can get the bare minimum amount. One skin. It's something, I guess. We'll look at the skin at the end. I was deliberately saving the skin until the end, or like, and you know, not even looking at it, because I was like, there's a good chance we're not gonna find anything else at all in this episode, and if I already look at the skin right now, then at the end of the episode, the only thing we'll be left with is the fact that we didn't find anything else. I was like, however, but if I don't look at the skin now, then if we get to the end of the episode and if we haven't found anything else, we'll at least still get to enjoy looking at, you know, that one skin, that one skin that we unlocked. So it was a kind of, I was doing, I think, a bit of emotional hedging, you might call that, kind of. Trying to, I was like, you know, just in case the worst thing happens, let me make sure that I have something that makes it feel slightly less bad. Well, would you look at that? Oh, we got a card. Oh, and I was so caught up in the euphoria that I skipped the bonus. There's 3 more cards to find in the set, but we now take less damage from life spells. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna pause this video, I'm gonna kill the rest of these guys, and then I'm gonna summon a group of 20 of the next people. So there's no reason to do it this way, but I'm doing it like, if I get a card drop, then I'll do another group of them. But before I can summon the next guys, I need to kill the rest of these guys, so just give me a moment, and I'll be right back when they're dead. Alright, I killed all the Infinite Lords, and now let's summon some omnipotent deities. And we'll go around killing these. And I'll do, again, I'll start doing some... I guess we won't do our wrap-up just yet. Instead, while we're killing these guys, I'll talk about the plan for the next few episodes. So episodes 408 and 409, I'm gonna do some ascensions. That means up until episode 407, we're just gonna be doing more and more random realms. And then after we do episodes 408, 409, episodes 410 onwards, we're going to be doing another circuit. We're going to be buying some more keys. Because we are more than halfway through with getting the ascensions done, but that still means that there are 16 of them that remain, and it's gonna be a whole thing. I think we're well placed to get them finished sooner rather than later, though, because as a reminder, we have 189 keys. It'll cost us about 120 to 130 keys to get through the next set of 4 ascensions, and then that'll also give us enough keys to buy another 120. And then when we do that, we'll be 80% of the way through. And at that point, it'll just be about, you know, just get enough keys to push through the final bit that needs to be done. But yeah, that'll be a huge, huge moment when the final ascension goes down. Because yeah, not only do you get in-game, like one in-game achievement, I guess is the most minor reward, but you also get some cool cosmetic rewards, which are nice. Some decorations, and also, most importantly, you unlock the Ascension perk, which for some of those specializations could be make or break in terms of the things you need, excuse me, the things you need to make a solid build. So you definitely want all those unlocked because you cannot get any of the Ascension perks as anointments. You have to get them by ascending that specialization. But anyway, we killed those 20. Didn't get anything, that's okay. We did get one card from our earlier farming, which I'm happy... Ooh, I didn't want to destroy that candle, but that's okay. Yeah, I'm happy to call that a reasonably okay episode. Let's set a bounty. Again, we need to set a bounty against Lost Construct, I believe. Also, let me see how we are doing for time. An hour 16 is okay. So let me go ahead and do this. The bounty... Wait, let me make sure first. Yep, Lost Construct. Alright. Man, like, look at the discrepancy. We've got 1077 levels with this. The next highest is you with 109, and then everyone else is like languishing at just barely 50. Eventually, we might start building up the other guilds, but honestly, there's a good chance that we'll just spend the rest of this game just buffing up the Nature Guild because I like it so much. Anyway, let's destroy some stuff at the refinery. This, and I think there were a couple stones that we picked up that need to be dealt with. Let me just open up my phone and see what they are. Come on. So there was a Lustrous Globe Rarity 201. There was a Polished Bauble Rarity 199. There was a Polished Orb Rarity 197. What? I don't. Maybe. What? Did I already get rid of this one? Maybe I did. Or does it have a trait on it? I don't know why I have this one, because yeah, I think just this is an old picture, I guess. And I'll just get rid of that. And that's all we got out of that. How are we for piety? Well, we're getting close to 4 million. That's nice. Anyway, let's take a look at what we accomplished this episode. We started off by doing a bit of renovations. We gave some custom flooring to this area, and we even gave some flooring to the menagerie. Now, I could do it similarly like I have it with this, where the floor extends all the way out. But I kind of like the way it looks right now, where the floor is just the area bounded by the menagerie. Off screen, I might just do like a quick test to see what it looks like if you floor it all the way. But for now, I think we're just gonna call it good. And yeah, so that was one thing we did. And another thing we did was we found one card that takes us to 772. That was a card from the Demigod set. And we also found earlier on in the episode one skin. It was a Lich skin. And this is the one, Follower of Perdition. This one looks nice. Ooh, I like the purple rose. That's very nice. King Andric. This is the one we found. Very like grayscale look to it. which I kind of like. It's the kind of thing that would work well with lots of fusion palettes just because of what a simple color scheme it is. So yeah, if I had a Lich in my party, I'd be tempted to throw that skin on, although this one looks pretty badass. Pretty badass, but it also feels like the kind of thing that could easily get ruined by fusion palettes. But yeah, that's some of the various mimic skins that we found. This one I like just because it's just because there's a dude hiding inside, which is pretty hilarious. And this one, there's a crab inside. Yes, yeah, some of these skins are very cool. Actually, I take that back. All of these mimic skins are amazing. They really had a good time making some of these. And we got to take a look at some of them as well. But anyway, that's gonna be all for this episode. Actually, one last thing we'll check. First of all, let's look at recent achievements. Did we get anything nice? I got some achievements for killing masters for the 10th time. And we killed Saria for the 10th time as well. So that was nice. So let's take a look at our battle achievements to see what we're at. So we have more than 60,000 provokes, which makes it feel like we're making good progress there. And getting close to 22,000 defense, seeing as we were, I think, below 20,000 when we started this mission of ours, you know, to get Guardian Force and Mass Taunt. I'd say we're making good progress on that one as well. But yeah, with that done, I think it is time to draw things to a close. I'm going to say thank you so much for watching. Hope you had a good time. Hope you enjoyed yourselves. Hope you'll join me in the next episode as well. Until then, take care.